New York Times is reporting that the Trump has lost travel ban ruling in appeals court. A second federal appeals court on Monday ruled against President Trump's revised travel ban. The decision from the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit, big surprise there, was the latest in a string of court rulings rejecting the administration's effort to limit travel from several predominantly Muslim countries. So there's no surprise here. It's Ninth Circuit. I mean, come on. It's Ninth Circuit, for God's sake. I mean, what did you expect, you know? It's Ninth Circuit. It's uber liberal. And by the way, the judge, Judge Watson, was appointed by Barack Obama. What a shock. What a shocker. All of these Obama judges are all ruling against Donald Trump. What a shocker. What a big surprise. You have all these Obama appointees, they're all ruling against the president at every turn. I mean, we have a rogue judiciary out there. We really do. I mean, it's a disaster. We need to control them in some way. I mean, we really need to do something because it's just out of control. How are we going to ever win anything when we have all these Democrat liberal judges in these courts that are always going to rule against us, no matter what it is? No matter what it is, they will always rule against us. It doesn't even matter what it is. They don't care. They don't care about any of that. They're going to rule against us no matter what. And it's a shame, and it's a travesty, and it's a mess. So, the article goes on. The new ruling affirmed the March decision from Judge Derek K. Watson of the Federal District Court in Hawaii. Judge Watson blocked major parts of the revised order, saying they violated the Constitution's ban on a government establishment of religion. Government establishment of religion. So this is what the ban is now? So it's a travel ban that is actually, cryptically, Trump saying America is now officially a Christian nation. That's what the goal is, right? That's what he's done. He's used an immigration order to sort of twist and cryptically manipulate America into becoming a Christian nation. Right? That's his thing. That's what he's doing, right? According to Judge Watson and the Ninth Circuit, yeah, that's what he's doing. According to these people, these liberal judges, yeah, that's what he's doing. He's enacting a federal religion based on a travel ban, an executive, an immigration order. This is their logic now. They're saying, oh yeah, it goes against the ban on a national establishment, the establishment of a national religion. National religion? This is a national religion now. That he's saying, hey, let's block immigration for 90 days. It's not even a permanent ban. It's not even an indefinite ban. It's 90 days. If it would have been kept in place, it would have been over already. So this whole it's a ban. It's a lifetime. It's a travel ban. It's 90 days. That's nothing. 90 days? What is that? That's nothing. And yet they won't even be satisfied with that. They won't even be satisfied with a 90-day ban. Don't even get started with an indefinite ban. What we actually need, we need an indefinite ban. But they won't even let us have a 90-day ban. This is where we're at. This is where we're at now with these rogue courts and these rogue judges and these Democrats that appoint all these judges to the courts to try and screw us over at every turn. This is where we're at now. And it's absolutely just ridiculous. I mean, I don't even get it. Judge Watson also wrote that the statements of Mr. Trump and his advisors made clear that his executive order amounted to an attempt to disfavor Muslims. So that's what we're doing now. We're using statements and words. When has this ever been a thing? This has never been a thing. Ever. In any court. It's never ever been a thing in the history of the country that, oh, it's technically legal, but you said in the past this, and this, so it's not. So basically what they're saying is, if it was anyone else, if it was any other person that made this ban, it would have been legal. But because it was Donald Trump, it's not. That's what they're saying right now. That's pretty much what they're saying with their little explanations. They say, "Oh yeah, you know, it's legally, you know, the ban itself, all the words, it's all fine, it's all legal, but you know, the guy who did it, the guy who made it, he said this, this, and this, so it's illegal." That's never, ever been a thing. That's never been a thing. Is that a new thing now? Is that a new thing now that we have? We're gonna use these words to sort of go against, like, legal orders. These legal, perfectly constitutional, the president has the power to make these orders, but because it's a certain president and he said certain words in the past, then, you know, that it's not legal. Not even in the past. It shouldn't even be if he said the words in the present. Because you shouldn't be ruling based on words. That's ridiculous. Who came up with that? Whose idea was it to say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna use words"? We're not gonna judge this based on the thing itself, based on the actual order. We're gonna judge it based on the words of the guy who wrote the order. That's nonsense. What is that? Who does that? I mean, the order itself, it's never ever been about the content of the order. Never been about the content. It's always been about the words that he said, that the man said. That's not how it works. That's not how the law works. You can't just say that, "Oh yeah, you did a totally legal thing, but because in the past you said this, this, and this, therefore it is not legal." It's not. You can't. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. So these courts are absolutely out of control. They need to be stopped. They need to be kept under control in some way. I don't know how to do that, but I really do hope that Donald Trump gets on that, and he gets on these courts, and he controls these courts in a way, and just because they're out of control, and it's really insane at this point. So we need to get these courts under control, and under control very fast.